Bottom half of the fourth inning, 2-0 Trappers your score. Fisher Roush has been in a rocking chair here tonight for Pierre. Has faced the minimum through the first time through the lineup, 9 up, 9 down. The one blemish, the single to Bo Brewer, which was immediately eliminated after he was caught stealing second base. Second time through, SaberDogs looking to see the ball better out of Roush's right hand. Schwabe shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike on the inside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Schwabe going with the high socks tonight. I was proud. He asked me before the game, should he go with high socks or long pants? And I said, let's try the high socks tonight. Makes him look faster. Doesn't need them, though. Has already stolen 31 bags this year. 0-1, swinging a bounding ball, second base side, past the diving glove of the second baseman Stas into center field for a base hit. So there's another hit for Caden Schwabe, 1 for 2 with the high socks so far this season. He'll take first base to open up the bottom of the fourth inning. Second hit of the evening for the SaberDogs. And you gotta bet Caden Schwabe's getting the green light at first base. So here comes Justin Cooper to the plate. He's 0 for 1, popped out to the shortstop in Connor back in the first inning. Third baseman in Bramani playing in front of the bag at third base, ready for a potential drag bunt. Middle infielders ranging in double play depth. First pitch on the way is a breaking ball that misses inside and high. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. So 2-0 Trappers extending their lead in the top of the fourth inning after a home run from Bramani out to right field. You can really call it Joseph Bramani to the SaberDogs nothing as he's driven in both runs for Pierre tonight. Roush from the stretch for just the second time tonight. There goes Schwabe, pitching the ways upstairs. Throw from the knees from the catcher. Reinhardt's not in time as Schwabe will slide into second base safely. There is stolen base number 32 on the year as he extends his Expedition League lead in that category. He is now 12 stolen bases away from tying the single season record here in the Expedition League for stolen bases in a year. That was set by former SaberDog star Mason Dennison back in the inaugural season in 2018, who had 44. The good news is we're just in game number 30. We got 34 more to play for Schwabe to steal 12 more bases to tie it, 13 to take the lead and break that record. So good stuff from Caden Schwabe as the 2-0 is on its way. Fastball down and away, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Again, 32 stolen bases on the year. Through 30 games, he's averaging more than 1 per game. Incredible stuff. He's now in scoring position at second. 3-0 is a fastball over Broadway for strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Cooper has driven in 8 runs on the year, has some good speed himself. He's been with the ball club for just about 2 weeks, already has 4 stolen bags. Bo Brewer looming on deck, 3-1 pitch on the way. Fastball misses upstairs for ball 4. First walk surrendered by Roush tonight, as that'll put Cooper on first base. SaberDogs have something brewing here for the first time tonight. And speak of the devil, here comes Bo Brewer to the plate. First and second, nobody out. And you have the Expedition League leader in RBIs at the dish, just what the doctor ordered for the SaberDogs. Brewer hit a rocket to left field his last time up on a line, just over the leaping glove of the third baseman Bramani to extend his hitting streak to 30 games on the year. Looking for another knock right now. Schwabe at second, Cooper at first. Both go. Pitch on the way is down low. Throw down to second from Reinhardt's not going to be in time. Stolen bases for Schwabe and Cooper. Schwabe's 33rd on the year, second of the inning. For Cooper, that is number 5, and the pitch, was a strike at the knees. The catcher and Reinhardt, knowing the speed of Schwabe, decided to just go with the back runner and Cooper, who runs well himself. So a good spot here for Bo Brewer. No balls, 1 strike to count, nobody out. Tremendous speed on the base paths, second and third. Middle infielders playing back, corners drawn even. 0-1, breaking ball at the top of the zone, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Speaking of records, Brewer has 43 RBIs on the year. The current single-season record was E.J. Rennell, another SaberDog back from 2018, who won the MVP that year with 71. So Brewer, 30 games through the year, has 43. Just has to pick up a smidge under 30 more runs batted in. 0-2, swing and a miss, gets away from the catcher Reinhardt. Coming to the plate is going to be Schwabe. Brewer safe at first base as the catcher Reinhardt just put it in his pocket. Absolutely had a play at first base, but he holds on. Run scores. That's Schwabe as the SaberDogs pick up their first run of the night. It's now 2-1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And again, this was a fastball swung on and missed from the right-handed swinging Brewer. Glanced off the edge of the glove of Reinhardt. It will be a pass ball. Rolled about 5 or 6 feet to his right. Brewer with his head up ran to first base. And I absolutely believe Reinhardt had a play over there, but then saw Schwabe racing to the plate. And I think he saw the pitcher Roush wasn't covering in time, so he gave up on it. And by the time he could have turned and pivoted back to first base. Brewer would have likely been safe either way. So first and second, still nobody out. Here's Steven Moretto. First pitch, swinging a soft ground ball left side, fielded by Bermani. Shuffles to second, throws to second for 1. That'll be all they get. So that'll be a 5-4 fielder's choice. Cooper moves to third base on the play. Safe at first base is Moretto. On that play, Bermani struggled to get the ball to his throwing hand, had to double clutch and take an extra shuffle, which is probably the reason why Moretto beat it out. Likely could have been a 5-4-3 twin killer. Was softly hit, so it was a slow developing play either way. SaberDogs will take it, though. First and third, 1 away. Tying run at third base and Cooper. Go-ahead run at first and Moretto. Here's Jaden Schaefer. Third baseman Bermani even with the bag. Shortstop Connor ranging up the middle. Wide hole in the 6 hole as the first pitch is a fastball downstairs. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Second baseman Stoss about straight up, so this infield shifting Schaefer to pull, but with the third baseman Bermani drawn even with the bag, almost has no range, so any ground ball to the left side of the infield likely sneaks through for a hit and an RBI. 2-1 Trappers now, bottom of the 4th, the 1-0. Fastball on the inside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a big, big break that Brewer was able to reach, and Schwab was able to score on that strikeout pass ball, because that keeps the inning alive. Of course, now, with just 1 out, you could tie the game with a fly ball. Moretto takes a shuffling lead from first. The 1-1 is inside, goes off the glove of the catcher, Reinhardt. He keeps it in front of him, however. 2 balls, 1 strike, so Reinhardt struggling to receive the ball right now. Again, with Roush on the mound. That one a little bit more of a tougher one. Had to reach all the way to his right. Looked like he was setting up outside, so had to reach across his body. The good news was he was able to keep it in front of him. Runners at the corners, 1 down. There goes Moretto. 2-1 on the way. Is a breaking ball for a strike. The catcher, Reinhardt, will just hold on to it instead of making a throw. So into second base with the slide goes Moretto. His first stolen base in the SaberDogs uniform. That eliminates the double play, the potential double play ball on the ground at least. This will be second and third, 1 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shortstop, and Connor now backs up onto the cut of the outfield grass, still about behind second base as the next pitch just swung on and missed for strike 3. Blocked by Reinhardt, throws to third base, back in safely goes Cooper. So safe at first is Jaden Schaefer. How about that? The second time in this frame, a SaberDog has reached on either a strikeout wild pitch or a strikeout pass ball. And again, Schaefer was dead meat at first base. The catcher and Reinhardt had plenty of time to throw him out, but Cooper, the runner at third base, got in his head as he took a couple of convincing and emphatic steps towards the plate. The catcher and Reinhardt tried to snap him at third base, making that snap throw, but the throw was a bit high, and Cooper got back in safely. So a strikeout pass ball, a strikeout wild pitch, still just 1 out. The bases are loaded here for Declan Buckle. Double play is certainly in order. Force it all bags. First pitch is a breaking ball, down the way, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. So the SaberDogs will take advantage of it, and again, if you're this Trappers defense and this ball club in general, you cannot give the SaberDogs extra outs with how aggressive they run the base paths, and obviously given they're the number 1 team in the league offensively. Next pitch spiked in the dirt, blocked by the catcher Reinhardt, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So a hitter's count here for Buckle. Has 4 RBIs in the air, 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out swinging on a breaking ball down in the dirt. Back to conclude the bottom of the second. Your base runners, Schaefer at first, Moretto at second, Brewer at third base. Make that Cooper at third base. 2-0, fastball, sails upstairs, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Roush has already walked 1 batter tonight. That was Cooper. Back the second hitter he faced. And he's got to find the zone right here. You got to bet that Buckle is taking all the way right now. Corners drawn in, middle back. The wind, the toss, the 3-0. Fastball at the knees. Outside corner, strike 1. Buckle likely taking all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. So the infielders, the corner infielders drawn in, likely looking for at least a force at the plate, if not 2. Here's the wind, the 3-1 on the way. Swinging a pop-up, fouled straight back over the grandstands into the parking lot for strike 2. Count now runs full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Shadows creeping in from straightaway center, as well as in front of the first base dugout, being casted by the trees right behind the first base grandstands. Should not play a role until about the 6th or 7th inning here tonight. Count full. Here's the wind. The 3-2 on the way. Fastball misses inside for ball 4. That'll force in Cooper from third base as the SaberDogs have tied this ball game up 2-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. RBI for Buckle, his 5th on the season. As that keeps the bases loaded, still just 1 out, as Jared Breedwell will come to the plate. So a good spot here for the SaberDogs to take the lead. Base hit likely scores 2. Your arms left to right in the outfield. Osborne, Mask, and Cardoso. Again, still force at all bags. Corner still drawn in front of their respective bases. Middle playing back, looking for a double play ball. First pitch to Breedwell is buried in the dirt, smothered by the catcher Reinhardt. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. No action currently in the Trappers bullpen. Kanan Morrow continues to toss down the right field side for the SaberDogs. We'll see if Eric Wallington will come out for the fifth. Currently bailed out for the 2 runs he gave up, tied at 2. So the 1-0 is down low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So if he does not come out for the 5th inning, will be handed the no decision. However, the SaberDogs can take the lead right here. If he could get through another inning and complete 5, he would be in line for his 2nd win, assuming the SaberDogs hold on. 2-0 pitch is down and away, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes to count. And for Roush, who was incredibly efficient through the first time through the lineup, faced the minimum the entire way, tossed just about 35 pitches or so, has thrown about 25 pitches in this inning, now has 60. The 3-0, fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Fans did not like that one. Looked to maybe be an inch or 2 off. Set a case maybe expanding the zone a little bit here with 3 balls and no strikes. Still a hitter's count here for Breedwell. The wind, the delivery, the 3-1. Fastball down and away for ball 4. Back-to-back walks, 3rd of the inning, surrendered by Fisher Roush, as that will force in Steven Moretto to score as the SaberDogs take their first lead of the night. It is now 3-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. RBI for Breedwell, his 3rd of the year. SaberDogs will take the breaks, a lot of them in this inning. The strikeout pass ball, the strikeout wild pitch, both of which in which Brewer and Schaefer reached. Back-to-back bases loaded walks to Buckle and Breedwell. They now lead 3-2 and are looking for more as the bases are loaded with 1 out for Lance McDonald. Currently a meeting at the mound with the entire infield here for the Trappers. Likely just trying to slow the pace down here for Roush, who's started to struggle for really the first time tonight. Faced 9 batters through the first 3 innings. Has currently faced 7 here in this 4th inning alone. Has just retired 1 batter. So here's Lance McDonald. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the second baseman, Stoss, back in the 3rd inning. Looking to break out right here as 1 RBI in the year. Standing in from the left side with the righty-in, Rush on the mound. Runners make that corner infielders drawn in once again. Middle infield back, shortstop Connor playing almost straight behind the second base bag. Breedwell at first, Buckle at second, Schaefer at 3rd. First pitch, bites the outside corner. Looked like maybe an off-speed pitch right there. Roush took some off of that one. No balls, 1 strike. Here with 1 out. Outfield shifting McDonald slightly to pull. Left fielder Osborne, however, is towards the left field line. Big gap in left center as the next pitch runs up and away, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Meanwhile, the center fielder and Mast is taking a couple steps towards right center, so there's a large gap in that alley in the left center field gap. If McDonald can punch one there, 3 runs likely score. 1-1 pitch is a fastball at the knees, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McDonald digs back into the left-hander's batter's box, straight up stands from the left side. Breedwell takes his lead from first, Buckle from second, Schaefer from 3rd. The 1-2 on the way, swing and a miss for strike 3. Out in front was McDonald on a breaking ball, it looked like right there. He's caught him on his front knee for out number 2. Strikeout number 3 of the inning here for Roush, just out number 2 here in the 4th. For him on the night, he now has 5 Ks, and he's an out away from limiting the damage to 3 and keeping the deficit at 1. Here's Reese Anderson. 2 outs. Runners will be going on contact. Base is still packed. Anderson 0 for 1, grounded out to the 3rd baseman, Bramani, his last time up. First pitch, fastball spiked, blocked by the catcher Reinhardt, who glided to his right. Was able to keep in front of him with his glove for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's always so tough with the fastball. 1, you're never expecting it to be in the dirt. But 2, obviously, it's coming harder, so you have less time to react. Almost just pivoted his glove to the right and then shifted his body afterwards. Was able to keep it in front of him with his wrists. Roush from the wind. 1-0, breaking ball hit high in the air out to right center field. Cardoso ranging to his right. He'll waltz underneath it to make the grab to end the inning. But the SaberDogs send 9 men to the plate here in the bottom of the 4th inning, bring around 3 runs to score after 2 runners reached on pitches, on a wild pitch, a pass ball, and 2 runs came around to score on back-to-back bases-loaded walks. We got a 3-2 SaberDogs lead as we head to the top of the 5th inning. You're listening to Expedition League Baseball live on the Souris Valley SaberDogs Radio Network.